Hello traders, hello everyone, welcome to our new video, the second one for this week for the Surfing the Elliott Waves, where I'll look at some of the most interesting developments for this week. This video has been brought to you by Orbex. I will look at the Euro Dollar, DAX, Cable, Dollar Yen and Australian Dollar against the US Dollar. So the Euro Dollar is making quite interesting reversal. And as you know, I've been highlighting that we are moving here into potential resistance on the euro dollar based on two different interpretations. Either we are going to complete this wave C or maybe wave 5 of an extended wave 3 based on two wave counts, but both suggest that we will see a lower, deeper pullback either for a wave 4 or maybe something much more aggressive to the downside if we see an impulsive sell-off. So looking at the 4 hour, the reason why I was anticipating a reversal that is in full swing already now was definitely this wedge pattern, okay, which also occurred at the end of the year or at the start of this year, where we have seen that flows actually changed the game here, and looks like that we are in the middle of a minimum 3 wave drop now. Now there is a chance that this is ongoing wave 4, meaning that we could retrace all the way to the back, all the way back to the previous wave 4 of one lesser degree, which was at 1.2050. So this is then definitely a very important zone where bears should slow down if higher degree uptrend is still going to be in progress. So for now, because we do not see any three waves down yet into this wave 4, I think that we should be aware of more weakness after any short-term rally. Now the resistance, the first one would be around 1.22 level, which was also this swing low here from December 31st, and the second resistance zone is at 1.2280. Okay, so I will be looking for maybe for wave B rally into this zone and then expecting another sell-off. Also, if we take a look on German DAX, I think that this could be a very important signal where the euro could be headed next. Now, keep in mind that euro and German DAX were both moving somehow together to the upside, but euro dollar now showing very aggressive sell-off, meaning that this is the first leg of a minimum three wave drop. So I'm expecting more weakness on euro, which could be supported by potential bearish turn on German DAX. Now keep in mind that German DAX can be here trading in a fifth wave. Not aggressive weakness yet, but I think that these bulls are running out of time, out of strength, and that sooner or later we will see much more aggressive sell-off. Maybe if we see a daily close below this trend line here, connected from December 21st, then I think that more weakness could be in the cards, even back towards this support here around 13,000. So I would be looking, in such case, I would be looking for much more dollar strength, not only against the euro but also against some other currencies. Now if we firstly take a look on dollar Swiss, you will actually see that this pair also recovered in impulsive fashion out of this downward channel. So it looks like that we are in a three wave recovery, or maybe something more aggressive if this three wave structure, maybe ABC, will transform or become a 5-wave movement. Okay, because at the moment I don't want to analyze the markets too far into the future. I want to go step by step, and so far I will be looking only for a 3-wave rise, let's say back towards this 50% fib level, and then let's see what happens there. If this is going to be only a temporary rise, then obviously this 50% should limit the upside, because that's the fib zone, where probably final fib zone where I want to see that wave 4 will complete a counter-trend movement of a larger impulsive weakness if this one is still in the cards. Now also another market that is very important here regarding dollar view is, I think, dollar yen. Now dollar yen is coming very nicely to the upside, away from this lower trendline support of this wedge pattern that I've been tracking for a while. We are also seeing aggressive break above this first trendline resistance, and the second one is not far away. So maybe we will now slow down, just temporary, and then more upside. And if we slow down, it's totally fine. I mean, we are seeing here 5 waves up, so I would say that correction is definitely expected. Maybe not here from the recent swing high this can be very tricky to predict, but sooner or later I think that we should be aware of this ABC setback. Now I personally will be looking and tracking this pair very closely for potential long setups, but definitely I want to see a pullback, ideally back to this previous wave 4 support before I may look to look for potential opportunities on the long side. Now, if suddenly maybe we see dollar changing the flows completely and we see, let's say here, impulsive weakness rather than only free wave drop, let's say back towards 103.50 or so, then I think it's still very good to stick with commodity currencies. Okay, commodity currencies are still very strong. They are trading around the highs. I'm looking here on Aussie dollar in particular. We could be now just making a temporary pullback here, but even this one, it looks like a wave 4 is not finished yet. Okay, why? Well, notice that the first drop here from the highs was made by 3 waves, right? And then we had a wave X. So looks like that this was just one part of a complex correction. And so far we have waves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like the 7th swing is still missing. Because if you think that wave 4 has finished here, well, then you can count actually here 5 wave swings, and corrections like this one will never complete in 5 waves. So in my opinion, there is still another drop coming, and ideally there will be support here at the previous wave 4. So watch out for potential drop here, and then if we see a rally, let's say later this week, back close to this trendline resistance in impulsive fashion, then I think that more upside could be seen here on Aussie. Maybe just for a temporary high before market reverse down into much higher degree corrective setback. Okay, traders, thank you very much for your attention. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and again, talk to you with Orbex next week. Bye.